Hey everyone, and welcome back for another Save File Residence Overview. And we are visiting Mount Komorebi. I was going to break this up into two parts for each neighborhood, but the Simbamachi neighborhood would have been super short, and this one would have been much longer. So I'm just going to do it in one video. I'm going to try my best to pronounce the names properly. If I do not, I am sorry. I'm doing my best. Let's meet the households. And we are starting in Senbonmachi neighborhood with the OKAMOTO household. Two-time Simlympic gold medalist Eri was injured on the slopes during a practice run, forcing her to leave her lucrative career behind. Now with endorsement deals drying up, Eri is barely able to support herself. With no clear path, will she find a new passion and possibly a new career? And this is Eri's house. This is the front and the back. There's not a lot going on in the back, but I like the way that it turned out. So let's check out the inside. And this is the inside of the house. You have the living room, the dining room, I guess, and a kitchen. And you have Eri's bedroom, a bathroom, and an office. And there is nothing upstairs. I mean, you could probably add an extra bedroom or so upstairs. That is the house, so let's meet the household. And this is Eri, and for her aspiration, she wants to be a painter extraordinaire. After being hurt skiing, I think it was skiing, she couldn't do that anymore, so she's trying to find a new passion, a new chapter in her life, basically. She does not have a career, which might be an oversight on my part, but I think it was on purpose so she can kind of find other things to do. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma, level 2 in painting, level 3 in cooking, and she has reached level 10 or maxed skiing. For her traits, she is adventurous, good, and proper, and she has the muser aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, she likes skiing and painting and dislikes writing. For music, she likes alternative and metal and dislikes classical. Her favorite colors are red and white, and she dislikes brown. And for sim characteristics, she likes high energy sims and nature enthusiasts, and she dislikes homebody sims. And she is also a B-lister celebrity. And she is part of the New Crest Singles Club, because I think there are only 2 or 3 young adult singles in Mount Komorebi. But that is Eri, so we will move on to the next household. Next up is the AIKYO family. You won't find a closer family than the AIKYO family. Parents Hiroshi and I believe that a great bond with their kids is the most important thing. Unfortunately, even making time for each other takes a backseat, and their relationship has started to decline. Can Hiroshi and I rekindle the spark that brought them together? And this is the AIKYO house. This is the front, and this is the back. So let's check out the inside. And this is the first floor. To the right, you have a kitchen and a dining room, and then you have a living room and an office. And then upstairs, you have the bedrooms. You have Emiko's room, you have Hiroyuki's room, and then you have Hiroshi and I's room. And that is the house. So let's meet the family. And this is Hiroshi. For his aspiration, he wants a big, happy family. For his career, he works as an office doyen in the salary person career, which is level 4. That is before branch selection. For his skills, he's level 1 in charisma and singing, level 3 in writing, level 5 in logic and parenting. For his traits, he loves the outdoors, he's a bookworm, family-oriented, and he has the charismatic crooner reward trait, as well as the domestic aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes rock climbing and writing and dislikes fishing. For music, he likes world music and Japanese folk music and dislikes jazz. For conversation topics, he likes deep thoughts and affection and dislikes malicious interactions. For sim characteristics, he likes family-motivated sims and nature enthusiasts, and he dislikes argumentative sims. And his favorite colors are black and purple, and he dislikes brown. And he is part of the Bait and Tackle Club, and that is all. Next up is his wife, Ai. For her aspiration, she wants to be a super parent, and she just wants to be the best mom she can be. But again, that has kind of made their marriage kind of suffer a little. She does not have a career. I think that was on purpose. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma, level 2 in skiing, level 3 in homestyle cooking, logic, and rock climbing, and level 5 in parenting. For her traits, she is adventurous, family oriented, and outgoing, and she has the domestic aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, she likes easy listening and S-pop and dislikes classical. For hobbies and skills, she likes baking and skiing and dislikes mixology. For conversation topics, she likes physical intimacy and affection and dislikes potty humor. For sim characteristics, she likes hardworking sims, family motivated sims, and high energy sims, and she dislikes ambitionless sims. And her favorite colors are green and pink, and she dislikes brown, and she is not part of any clubs. And next up is their daughter, Emiko. For her aspiration, she wants to be a rambunctious scamp. She just likes playing outside. She enjoys being active. She is a C student in grade school as well as a llama scout. For her skills, she is level 1 in social and level 1 in charisma. For her traits, she is adventurous. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, she likes snowboarding and dislikes pipe organ. For music, she likes kids radio and retro, and she dislikes backyard music. For conversation topics, she likes affection and dislikes malicious interactions. For sim characteristics, she likes high energy sims and dislikes ambitionless sims. And her favorite colors are yellow and pink, and she dislikes brown. And she is part of the Mount Komorebi Scouts, and that is all. Next up is Hiroyuki. For his skills, he's level 1 in movement, which I think he's gaining right now, so that might be different in your game. For his trait, he is wild. And that is all. That is the AIKYO households. We will move on to the next household. And the final household in the Simbamachi neighborhood is the Doyle household. While filming on location in Mount Komorebi, Ivy found herself falling in love with everything about the beautiful mountain town. She sold her mansion in Del Sol Valley and became a permanent resident in Mount Komorebi. Now that she has finished unpacking, what adventures await Ivy in her new home? And this is Ivy's house. This is the front, and this is the back, if you can see it. This is the first floor. You have a living room, a kitchen, and a dining room, and a bathroom. And upstairs you have Ivy's bedroom, and that's pretty much it. There's not a lot going on in this house. This is Ivy. She must have just come back from work because she's in a superhero costume. But anyway, for her aspiration, she wants to be a Mount Komorebi sightseer. For her career, she is a guest star in the actor career, which is level 4. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma, level 2 in rock climbing, level 3 in skiing, and level 4 in acting. For her traits, she's loves the outdoors, is ambitious and self-assured, and she has the home turf aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, she likes skiing and acting and dislikes media production. For music, she likes S-pop and Japanese folk music and dislikes electronica. Her favorite colors are blue and purple, and she dislikes green. For sim characteristics, she likes hardworking sims and nature enthusiasts, and she dislikes ambitionless sims. And for conversation topics, she likes discussing interests and compliments and dislikes gossip. And she is a notable newcomer. She is part of the New Crest Singles Club, and that is all. But that is Ivy, so we will move on to the next household in the next neighborhood. And we are in the Wakaba neighborhood, and the first household is the IMAI household. Young parents, Keiko's and Akihiro's relationship isn't in a good place right now. Akihiro wants to spend most of his time hiking or climbing, while Keiko is left to take care of their son, Kichi. Keiko feels that she's had to put her life on hold so Akihiro can have one. Akihiro feels like since he works long hours, he shouldn't have to beg to have some time for himself. Can these two find a compromise, or are they doomed for divorce? And this is the MI house. This is the front. Pretty sure the back looks exactly like the front. Yep, it does. And this is the first floor. You have the living room, dining room, and a kitchen. And upstairs you have the bedrooms. You have Keiko's and Akihiro's room, and then you have Kichi's room, or Kichi's room, and you have a bathroom. But anyway, so let's meet the household. First up is Akihiro, and For his aspiration, he wants to be an extreme sports enthusiast. For his career, he is a new hire in the salary person career, which is level 1. For his skills, he's level 1 in charisma and level 4 in rock climbing. For his traits, he's adventurous, active, and outgoing, and he has the high metabolism aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes rock climbing and fitness and dislikes cooking. For music, he likes alternative and metal and dislikes kids' radio. His favorite colors are blue and green, and he dislikes pink. For sim characteristics, he likes high energy sims and spirited sims, and he dislikes homebody sims. And for conversation topics, he likes potty humor and pranks, and he dislikes complaints. He is not part of any clubs. Next up is his wife, Keiko. For her aspiration, she has the soulmate aspiration. She wants to find her soulmate. She believes that she's found it with AIKYO. She does not have a career. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma, level 3 in cooking, and level 3 in parenting. For her traits, she's romantic, family-oriented, and proper, and she has the alluring aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, she likes easy listening and romance music, and she dislikes metal music. For hobbies and skills, she likes wellness and painting, and dislikes fitness. For conversation topics, she likes flirtation and affection, and dislikes potty humor. For sim characteristics, she likes romance enthusiasts and family-motivated sims, and she dislikes rascals. And her favorite colors are blue and purple, and she dislikes red. And she is not part of any clubs either. And lastly is their son, and for his skills, he is level 1 in movement. For his trait, he is independent. But that is the IMAI household, so we will move on to the next household. Next up is the Nakamura family. Parents Aichi and Ayako want their children to follow in their footsteps and become successful in a traditional salary person career. Daitan has other dreams. She wants to be a famous snowboarder. Can she convince her parents to support her dream? And is Kitaro starting to follow his sister's path? And this is the Nakamura house. This is the front, and this is the back. It looks exactly like the front. And this is the first floor. You have a living room, a dining room, a kitchen, and the toddler Aiko's room. And then upstairs you have the bedrooms. You have Ayako's and Aichi's room, Dayton's room, and then you have Kitaro's room and a bathroom. That is the house, so let's meet the household. And this is Ayako, and for her aspiration, she wants to be a super parent. She wants her kids to be successful, but she also wants to be a good parent. That's all that matters to her. For her career, she is a data wrangler in the salary person career, the expert branch. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma, singing, and fishing, and level 5 in cooking, logic, and parenting. For her traits, she's a foodie, family-oriented, and proper, and she has the charismatic crooner reward trait and the domestic aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, she likes photography and cooking and dislikes violin. For music, she likes easy listening and S-pop and dislikes jazz. For conversation topics, she dislikes potty humor and pranks. And I didn't give her any likes. I may have done that on purpose. It seems like something I would do, but I don't really remember the reason, or if I did it on purpose, I'm not sure. Anyway, for sim characteristics, she likes hardworking sims and family-motivated sims, and she dislikes high-energy sims. Her favorite colors are orange and black, and she dislikes brown, and she is not part of any clubs. And next up is her husband, Aichi. And for his aspiration, he wants a successful lineage. Again, he wants his kids to have a decent career. He doesn't want them to have to struggle in life. For his career, he's a calculus adept in the salary person career, the expert branch, which is level 6. For his skills, he's level 1 in charisma and singing, and level 5 in logic, parenting, and rock climbing. For his traits, he is neat, family-oriented, and proper, and he has the charismatic crooner reward trait as well as the domestic aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, he likes classical and Japanese folk and dislikes tween pop. For hobbies and skills, he likes handiness and writing and dislikes bowling. His favorite colors are black and gray, and he dislikes yellow. For sim characteristics, he likes hardworking sims and family-motivated sims, and he dislikes high-energy sims. And for conversation topics, he likes small talk and deep thoughts and dislikes potty humor. And he is not part of any clubs. Next up is their oldest daughter, Daitan, and for her aspiration, she wants to be an extreme sports enthusiast. She is a C student in high school, and she is also a llama scout. For her skills, she's level 1 in charisma and level 2 in snowboarding. For her traits, she loves the outdoors and is adventurous, and she has the high metabolism aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, she likes snowboarding and fitness and dislikes piano. For music, she likes alternative and metal and dislikes easy listening. For conversation topics, she likes silly behavior and jokes and dislikes deep thoughts. For sim characteristics, she likes high energy sims and nature enthusiasts, and she dislikes homebody sims. And her favorite colors are orange and pink, and she dislikes red. She is the leader of the Mount Komorebi Scouts. Next up is Kitaro, and for his aspiration, he has the social butterfly aspiration. I would probably change that to something else because I don't really feel like that fits the story that I am trying to tell. He is a C student in grade school and also a llama scout. For his skills, he's level 1 in motor, and he also has level 1 in charisma. For his traits, he is outgoing. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes snowboarding and dislikes piano. For music, he likes alternative and kids radio and dislikes classical. For conversation topics, he likes potty humor and dislikes deep thoughts. For sim characteristics, he likes high energy sims and spirited sims, and he dislikes homebody sims. And his favorite colors are orange and green, and he dislikes pink. And he is part of the Mount Komorebi Scouts as well. And lastly is the youngest daughter, AIKYO. She's level 1 in movement, which she's gaining right now, so it's probably going to be different in your game. And for her trait, she is wild. That is the Nakamura family, so we will move on to the next household. Next up is the ENDO family. Sumie is a workaholic and barely spends time with her husband, Yoshikazu. As a result, most of the child care falls on Yoshikazu. This makes it hard for him to get his work done, as he works from home and there isn't anyone to look after Jiro. Can they find a balance that will work for everyone? And this is the ENDO house. This is the front, and this is the back. It is the biggest lot and the biggest house in Mount Komorebi. So let's take a look at the inside. And this is the first floor. You have a foyer, and then to the right, you have an office, a living room, and a bathroom. And over here to the left, you have a dining room, a bathroom, and a kitchen. On the second floor, you have the bedrooms. You have Sumi's and Yoshikazu's room, Jiro's room, Hiromi's room, Jin's room, and Daichi's room. So anyway, that is the house. So let's meet the household. And this is Sumi, and I don't know what she's wearing. That must be her outfit for work. But for her aspiration, she wants to be fabulously wealthy. She wants to provide the best possible life she can for her children. For her career, she is a team leader in the salary person career. I'm assuming the supervisor branch, which is level 6. For her skills, she's level 1 in singing, level 3 in charisma and parenting, and level 6 in logic. For her traits, she's ambitious, proper, and self-assured, and she has the charismatic crooner reward trait, as well as the business savvy aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for music, she likes classical and baroque music and dislikes hip-hop. For hobbies and skills, she likes wellness and writing and dislikes DJ mixing. For conversation topics, she likes compliments and deep thoughts, and she dislikes potty humor. For sim characteristics, she likes cerebral sims and hardworking sims, and she dislikes ambitionless sims. And her favorite colors are black and white, and she dislikes brown. And she is not part of any clubs. So next up is her husband, Yoshikazu. And for his aspiration, he wants to be a super parent. He wants to do it all. He wants to take care of the kids, but also wants to work too. And he doesn't really get much time to focus on work because he's sort of a stay-at-home dad as well as works from home. He is a freelance writer. For his skills, he's level 5 in cooking and logic, level 6 in writing and parenting. For his traits, he loves the outdoors, is romantic and family-oriented, and he has the domestic aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes skiing and cooking and dislikes media production. For music, he likes romance and backyard music, and he dislikes DJ booth music. For conversation topics, he likes physical intimacy and affection, and he dislikes malicious interactions. And for sim characteristics, he likes family motivated sims and nature enthusiasts, and he dislikes pessimistic sims. And his favorite colors are black and gray, and he dislikes purple. And he is not part of any clubs. Next up is their oldest son, Daichi. And for his aspiration, he wants to be an extreme sports enthusiast. He is a C student in high school, and he is also a llama scout. For his skills, he has none, but I would probably give him a couple levels of snowboarding, skiing, rock climbing, those kinds of things. For his traits, he is a bro and adventurous, and he has the high metabolism aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes rock climbing and snowboarding and dislikes violin. For music, he likes alternative and hip hop and dislikes DJ booth music. His favorite colors are orange and red, and he dislikes pink. For sim characteristics, he likes high energy sims and spirited sims and dislikes homebody sims. And for conversation topics, he likes silly behavior and jokes and dislikes stories. And he is part of the Mount Komorebi Scouts. Next up is his sister Hiromi. And I'm not sure if they are twins or not. I never really thought too much about it, to be honest. For Hiromi's aspiration, she wants to be a nerd brain. She likes just learning new things. She is a C student in high school. I would probably bump that up to at least a B. For her skills, she has none. I would probably give her some programming and some logic, maybe. For her traits, she is a bookworm and proper, and she has the quick learner aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, she likes research and debate and writing, and she dislikes fitness. For music, she likes singer-songwriter and S-pop and dislikes alternative. For conversation topics, she likes deep thoughts and affection and dislikes potty humor. For sim characteristics, she likes cerebral sims and homebody sims and dislikes emotional decision makers. And her favorite colors are blue and pink, and she dislikes brown. And she is not part of any clubs. Next up is the youngest daughter, Jen, who is just now jumping into the pool. And for her aspiration, she wants to be a social butterfly. She is a C student in grade school. She has no skills. For her trait, she is a goofball. For likes and dislikes, for music, she likes kids radio and S-pop, and she dislikes classical. For hobbies and skills, she likes comedy and dislikes violin. Conversation topics, she likes silly behavior and she dislikes complaints. For sim characteristics, she likes funny sims and dislikes argumentative sims. And her favorite colors are yellow and blue, and she dislikes red. And she is not part of any clubs. And last is Jiro, and he has no skills. And for his trait, he is independent. But that is the ENDO family. So we will move on to the final household. And the final household is the Shokunin household. Almost 1 year ago, world-renowned chef Takumi finally saved enough simoleons to open his own restaurant. Unfortunately, the restaurant isn't doing as well as he had hoped. With more tourists coming to Mount Komorebi, Takumi hopes this will save his dream from becoming a nightmare. And this is the Shokunin house. This is the front. And this is the inside. You have a living room, a dining room, and a kitchen open floor plan, a bathroom, Takumi's room, and an office, which could also be an extra bedroom if needed. But that is the house, so let's meet the household. And this is Takumi. And for his aspiration, he wants to be fabulously wealthy. For his career, it is a self-employed career. He is a restaurant owner. He owns the HAZAKURA restaurant in Mount Komorebi. For his skills, he's level 1 in charisma, comedy, and fitness, level 3 in skiing, and he has maxed or reached level 10 in gourmet cooking and homestyle cooking. For his traits, he is a foodie, ambitious, and adventurous, and he has the business savvy aspiration trait. For likes and dislikes, for hobbies and skills, he likes rock climbing and cooking and dislikes mixology. For music, he likes new disco and jazz, and he dislikes DJ booth. His favorite colors are red and white, and he dislikes brown. For sim characteristics, he likes hardworking sims and high-energy sims, and he dislikes ambitionless sims. And he is part of the New Crest Singles Club. That is Takumi. I will show you his restaurant. And this is the HAZAKURA restaurant. On the first floor, you have the bar and the kitchen and a dining area, and then you have more seating down the platforms. And then upstairs you have Takumi's office and a bathroom, and that is all. Anyway, that is the Hazakura restaurant. And those are the households of Mount Komorebi. I guess that is all from me for now. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.